out of 10. It's him. Oh my god. Welcome back. Welcome back, Cooldude. Yeah. I know. I feel like my presence was missed eating down, so I had to, like, you know what I'm saying, make a little apparent scheme down. So, where do I start? Where do I start this time? Oh, me apologies, gang. Hope everybody's doing amazing. Taking care of themselves as always. That's where it's really at. You never ever met nobody like me before in your life. Genuine, authentic, and just a real ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Where do I start though? Where do I start? So like, I think I was kind of like getting heated a little bit too about just like internet stuff. Like, people on the internet, it's like nothing compared to real life at all. And I'm not trying to say that hasn't like they're holding up some type of persona. For some people actually do hold some type of persona about like, oh, faking the happiness on the internet, but in real life they're not, they will never like express that on the internet type shit. Like, yo, if you're going through something, keep it a real, keep it a buck, let them know what's up. All right, Age of Aquarius type shit, man. That's a fucking valid ass topic too. This is just off the air. I'm freestyling right now. So it's like, we in the Age of Aquarius, right? So I'm really sitting down one day, I'm thinking like, damn, like, bro, like nobody even really care, blah blah blah. You know, a little human emotion going past, and I'm like, all right, but I know what I'm doing though, like behind the scenes. Like, I know I'm working. I've got something amazing coming to y'all, something y'all can enjoy, entertain. It's like the music I'm gonna be putting out, gang. It's just like, I think my shit go crazy, gang. I'm not even gonna lie. My shit go crazy. Like, if you really tap into it and really, like, just listen, sit down, like, you can really vibe. It's a little bit of everything on there. And I think it's gonna be amazing, too. Let's go, baby. So, like, back to where I was saying before, people, Age of Aquarius type shit. It's like, then I had this realization, like, no matter what I say or do, people always gonna gravitate towards me. People always gonna love me regardless. People always gonna have some type of respect for me, because it's like, one, I actually care about y'all type shit. Like, actually, like, no matter if the odds are against you, like, say like if you was going against me or some type shit, right? I'll still be trying to think of a way, like, nah, it do get some points like, oh, okay, if I just can't like fuck with you, whatever, like, can't fuck with you because like you just want some bullshit, but like, it'd be like, I guess this is like the Aquarian type of thing. Like, even when it comes to arguing with people or getting into it with people, it's like, we're gonna say what we gotta say, but we ain't gonna make you feel crazy. You feel me? It's like, we're gonna say what we gotta say. We're gonna address it, even if we just arguing mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever. It's like, you're gonna hear what I'm trying to tell you, and then you're gonna get the bigger picture behind it. Like, you're gonna be like, yo, but he was still kind of trying to look out for me at the same time. It's not just like, yo, like, fuck you, push you to the side, that's it. It's like, nah, like, I'm actually like, yo, if I see a problem, I could address it and try to prevent you from looking more stupid in the future. But if it's like, if a person don't want help, they ain't gonna get the help because they're just not looking, they're not open to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people's heart chakra literally is closed and blocked off, so you got to understand it through a bigger perspective. So it's like, usually any type of person, like I said before, come across me, it's really a blessing in disguise, because it's like, if your mind is open to it, you can gain so much from it, you can learn so much from it. And it goes back to the point, like, oh, when somebody asks you, oh, what's your zodiac sign, right? And they say like, oh, I'm a Scorpio, I'm an Aries, Sagittarius, whatever, right? So basically, the point in my own personal mindset, I'm like, if I never ever had a Sagittarius friend before, when I ask you that, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna learn something from this person, literally. I'm not just taking it as like, oh, okay, this person is a fire sign and they got certain type of traits, and then I get in type of this like, um judgmental mind state. I'm like, oh, fire sign did me dirty before. I know how all of the fire signs are. And it's like, nah, you are the student and the teacher at the same time. And you can't always be like, oh, you know everything, because it's always something new you haven't learned. So it's like, be open to it. And sometimes a lot of people close off that thing. Like, meeting somebody so cool and valid as me, but it's other people out there too, but it's like they would be scared, or like, nah, it's not in their norm. It's not normal for them to pick up on spirituality, or to, because people demonize it or make it look bad. But in reality, it's the same thing like praying. It's just same thing like a prayer. Like, let's say, like, shout out to, what was it called, Draconian, the high priestess, right? Draconian, my girl with the, what I'm saying, the white. So she was like one day, it's all really the same thing. If you're praying to a higher power, whether if it's Jesus Christ, or rather if it's the universe, or rather if it's the divine, we're all really praying towards the same thing. It's a source. Now, I can't speak upon atheists, because if they just don't believe in nothing, I'm like, all right, that's cool. They just don't believe in nothing. But it's like, I would like to think about it like, all right, so if your mom died, if your dad died, God forbid, right? They're gonna want to look out after you. Okay, they in the spirit realm now. They could become a guardian. They could be reincarnated, all of that, right, etc. So it's like, there's proof of paranormal stuff happening on camera. There's proof of ghosts, all of that greatness. So it's like, you just got to put your mind to it. So if you don't have no type of background, or like no type of higher source, or the sun god Ra, it's like, hey, you're a little bit more vulnerable to spiritual attacks. When people, like, prey upon you, or wish bad, or even gossiping is a form of a spiritual attack, because it's like you're talking about somebody, right? So that being said, it's like, it's just good to, keep that layer of protection around you, and praise to the ancestors, the people who look out for you, because they have your best bet and your highest good in their hands. Also, they can help you, guide you through some shit that you might even know that you needed to go through. Boom. Back to the age of Aquarius. This is why I am lit. Like, I be lit on so many levels, gang, and it's like, I'm 10 steps, probably 20, probably 50 steps ahead. When people literally started figuring out, like, oh, it's the spirituality thing, and we're wearing the little jewels, I'm like, bro, this is old news to me. Then I'm like, when people started hearing, no, it's not really old news. It been happening before I even knew about it. But I was just one of the people who stepped on that step a lot before a lot of other people. So they go to me and be like, oh, like, what could we get from him? What could we gain? Or what could we copy from him? And blah, blah, blah. And they switch it in their own little way, and they do their thing. That's cool or whatever. I don't care. But it's like, the thing that really pisses me off the most, it's like, trying to help somebody, like, literally, like, if a person just don't know me at all, right? And it's like, not about the internet thing. I get it. I have a little presence online, and you can see who I am, a nice, genuine person. But it's just like, no, my kindness is not meant to be taken for weakness. Like, behind this skin and bone and flesh, like, I am a savage, gang. Like, for real, for real. And it's not a savage in a bad way, like, I'm out to get you. It's like, just as you think you can do somebody dirty, that person can do you dirty too, bro. And it's just not because, oh, I'm a nice person, like, I'm going to let you get over. It's like, I'm literally, like, I'm going to talk my shit too, you feel me? I'm going to talk my shit too. But most 10 out of 10, I don't need to talk my shit, you feel me? So it's like, I'm more on a reserved, laid back side, because them people up there who we call ancestors, right, and spirit guides, they get that shit done for me. And while I have to work, I got bigger things to do and handle. Like, I would love to sit here and go back and forth, but like, when I tell them, like, yo, go check on so and so, boom, it's over. It's wraps. It's over. I mean, it's not like oh, like, ever. I would never never ever wish upon bad upon anybody, because that's just not me. You feel me? Other people got their own thing going on. If that's what they want to use their energy for and sacrifice their time for, they're going to be stuck in that cycle their whole life. I want to look at the bigger picture. So it's like I want to experience more. I want to be more greater than life itself. I want to be more better than what I already am. But I don't mean I'm perfect or whatever. It's just like, hey, I just don't see the need to argue or this and that. It's fun arguing though. I do like arguing. I'm not like, I do like to argue here and there, but it's not like, oh, that's my first go-to. It's just like, nah, I like to have fun too sometimes. But the thing is, I just realized what's going on though, and it's like I am the high priest, so it's like that's the nature that I have inside. Like, I really am a priest, bro. So it's like you gotta have that respect, like, for real, because it's like coming towards a priest and talking crazy or trying to downplay him. It's like you're never gonna win, because like, what? We're living in the age of Aquarius type shit. Okay, is it ringing a bell? Like, you know? So, you know, no offense to, you know, my viewers, to people who watching me. I'm literally just putting people on game, like, to be more aware of themselves. And when you take care of the inner work, you are best to, let me close this out.